They walk among us, unassuming, ordinary, but beneath the surface lies a power unlike any other, a potential to reshape the world. These are the characters who hold their true strength hidden, waiting for the right moment to unleash it. Welcome to Animeology, and today we're uncovering deception. Get ready for hilarious bluffs, epic reveals, and the constant struggle of maintaining a low profile when you're basically a walking cheat code. Number 10, Kaiju number 8. In a world constantly under attack by monstrous creatures called Kaiju, Kafka Hibino dreams of joining the defense force and fighting alongside his childhood friend, Mina Ashiro. However, after failing the entrance exams, Kafka ends up as a lowly cleaner for the defense force, tasked with disposing of Kaiju carcasses. His seemingly ordinary life becomes no longer ordinary when a tiny, talking Kaiju enters his body, transforming him into a human-controlling Kaiju himself.
Hold on, sir!
Dubbed Kaiju number 8 by the defense force, Kafka retains his human mind but gains incredible strength, speed, and regeneration. Now a wanted fugitive, Kafka has a new goal: keep his Kaiju identity hidden while finding a way to join the defense force and fight alongside Mina, fulfilling their childhood promise. Number 9, Katana Gatari. Isolated on a secluded island, Shichika Yasura has mastered a unique sword fighting style, one that uses his bare hands and feet. His world does a backflip after meeting Togame, a cunning strategist, working for the shogun of the time. She seeks Shichika's help to collect 12 legendary swords, each crafted by the same master swordsmith. These deviant blades hold unusual powers, and Togame wants them in the government's hands. However, each sword has a current owner, which means Shichika will have to fight to acquire them. Number 8, Tower of God. Ascending the social ladder can be tough, but in Tower of God, it's a whole new level of climbing. This anime follows Bomb, a sweet yet slightly creepy boy with a mysterious past, who enters a colossal tower rumored to grant any wish to those who reach the top. The catch is that the floors are littered with devious tests, power-hungry competitors, and the ever-present threat of being unceremoniously booted back down. Bomb isn't after some grand desire though. He's slowly motivated by reuniting with his best friend Rachel, who inexplicably climbed the tower before him.
Just break!
But the tower itself seems to have other plans for Bomb. As he climbs the treacherous floors, he forges unlikely alliances with quirky characters, each with their own motivations for reaching the summit. Number 7, the Aster War. Rika is a city built on top of the ocean, but instead of going fishing, the students would rather battle it out in a no-holds-barred festival called the Festus. This isn't your typical dodgeball tournament. At Rika's prestigious academies, students wield incredible abilities fueled by a mysterious energy. Who are we kidding? It's called mana, and the Festus is their gladiatorial proving ground. There's Ayato Amagiri, a transfer student with a mysterious past and a talent for magic that would make fireworks jealous. Enrolling at a Rika Academy, Ayato has one goal in mind: to find his missing sister. But between dodging laser beams and suplexing cyborgs, Ayato uncovers a world of political intrigue, hidden agendas, and a whole lot of flashy combat. Number 6, Classroom of the Elite.
Not Kushida, not Hirata. People are nothing but tools to me. All of them. I don't care what I have to do to win.
In the cutthroat world of Tokyo Koudo Ikusei Senior High, students aren't measured by grades or athletic prowess, but by a far more ruthless metric: points. Enter Kiyotaka Ionokoji, a seemingly apathetic dude who lands in Class D, the school's dumping ground for delinquents and social misfits. Here, academics take a backseat to elaborate point-based schemes that pit classes against each other in a twisted social experiment. Aonokoji, with his hidden depths and strategic mind, quickly finds himself at the core of manipulation and hidden agendas. Classroom of the Elite is a suspenseful drama that dives into the psychology of a school system gone wrong, or right, wherever your brain springs. Aonokoji, along with his sharp-tongued classmate Suzune Horikita, must outwit their cunning classmates and a manipulative student council to rise through the ranks.
Close one.
But is Aonokoji just a talented strategist, or is there something more to his enrollment in Class D? The series keeps you guessing as Aonokoji plays a dangerous game, blurring the lines between cooperation and competition in a quest to reach the top of a school that's more like a battlefield. Number 5. The Eminence in Shadow.
The being that I want to be would not evaporate in a nuclear explosion.
Compromise is not an option.
Heroes are boring, villains never do their work, but what about the one playing the showmaker in every story? Now, Sid is a guy that is more interested in the latter than being someone that saves the day. Sid craves something far more strategic, the thrill of manipulating events from the shadows. So, when Sid gets reincarnated into a world filled with magic and pointy-eared elves, he hatches a plan so audacious it would make even the most delusional power fantasy blush. He fakes being a weakling to create a villainous organization, Shadow Garden, all to train himself for a future fight against a secret evil he's entirely invented.
I am atomic.
The hilarity ensues as Sid, the ultimate Chunibyo, orchestrates elaborate schemes from the sidelines. He secretly empowers his allies in Shadow Garden, oblivious recruits who truly believe they're battling a looming darkness. Meanwhile, Sid himself cultivates a reputation as a talentless layabout, all the better to mask his true power. Number 4. The hero is overpowered, but overly cautious.
Now, atomic split slash.
When the locals can't handle it, you fall to imports. Aside from esports, this phenomenon also happens in other worlds, where even the gods can't do shit. But there's a man capable of doing it. It's just that he's extremely cautious. Seiya isn't your typical brave warrior. He's strong, ridiculously strong, but crippled by an overabundance of caution that borders on hilarious paranoia. We're talking the kind of caution where a goblin encounter necessitates a full suit of enchanted armor, 5 years of rigorous training, and enough potions to stock a pharmacy. Seiya's party, particularly the goddess who summoned him, can't help but be exasperated. Here they have a hero who could obliterate the demon lord with a pinky finger, yet insists on spending years grinding experience points on slime before tackling anything remotely dangerous. Number 3. Mob Psycho 100. Our protagonist, Mob, is an unassuming boy with a secret. He's a psychic powerhouse struggling to keep his emotions in check, because when that happens, well, let's just say things get a little explosive. Mob's entire being is a pressure cooker of psychic energy, held in place by an emotional thermostat set to perpetually anxious. To keep himself from unleashing his full potential and turning the neighborhood into a crater, Mob adopts a philosophy of emotional suppression. He strives to be the picture of normalcy, even if it means bottling up his feelings like a shaken soda bottle. He juggles school, friendships, and a part-time job exercising evil spirits for a hilariously stingy con artist of a mentor.
You should try to cry!
But beneath the surface lurks the constant threat of his emotions reaching a tipping point, unleashing the terrifying power of Mob 100. Number 2. The Irregular at Magic High School. Forget your typical Magic High School stories with spells and sparkly wands. Here, magic is like using a super fancy smartphone. Everyone's got it, but some are way more clueless than others. Now, Miyuki Shiba is a prodigy who aces almost everything magic related, but a tiny misstep lands her in the Weeds class, the Magic High School equivalent of detention. Here's where things get interesting. Her older brother, Tatsuya, also joins the Weeds class despite being a total mystery. He aces the practical exams with ease, but bombs the theory side. Think of him as the cool kid who aces gym class, but can't remember his locker combination. There's more to Tatsuya than meets the eye, though. He's got a secret superpower that lets him tinker with magic itself, making him a walking enigma with a side of overpowered badassery. Number 1. Code GUOS.
I, Lelouch v. Britannia, command you. Now all of you, die.
Lelouch v. Britannia isn't your typical prince. Exiled to Japan, now a Britannian colony, and seething with resentment for his fractured family, Lelouch stumbles upon a mysterious power called GUOS. This GUOS grants him the ability to make anyone obey a single, direct command. Imagine the possibilities. Lelouch, fueled by a thirst for vengeance against the oppressive Britannian Empire, uses his GUOS to become the masked vigilante, Zero, a charismatic leader who ignites a rebellion against his own father, the Emperor.
My plan worked, didn't it? I can do it. I can!
Code GUOS is a mind-bending blend of mecha battles, political intrigue, and moral ambiguity. Lelouch's fight for justice is a perilous dance. With each GUOS command, he walks a tightrope between rebellion and tyranny, hero and villain. The series keeps you guessing, questioning Lelouch's motives and wondering if his revolution will truly create a better world, or just another pawn on the grand chessboard.